Welcome to the 7 Days Podcast. I am Boy123 Jim, and yes, I'm doing this early. I have uploaded this early because reasons. That's why. Because I want to go to sleep tonight. That's why I'm recording this very late on Tuesday night after SmackDown Live. I barely watched the show. I was in and out, not the burger joint. I was like, why watch this show? Like, you see, yesterday, I went to my student orientation for college, and I checked out the place out and know what buildings I have to go to, and yeah, it was alright, nothing much, It was great to see what they have, they have patios and all this stuff, and the course I picked out is interaction design and development. It's kind of like a design type of thing, a type of course, something I actually have interest in. So yeah, besides that, when I got home, I was really tired. I went and bathed for about an hour or two. And when SmackDown came on, I really didn't watch the show. It's like, I just see tweet on Mahal starting the show. It's like, here we go. Not a good show at all. Now, I'm going to get on SmackDown in a moment. I just want to talk about this video I saw from Russell Talk TV. The guy in the video, Luke Owen, right? He talked about how he made a video how people were comparing the Cena Roman Reigns promo to CM Punk's promo 6 years ago. Okay. First of all, no, I'm sorry. In my opinion, no. You cannot compare Cena and Roman's promo to CM Punk's promo in 2011. No way. You can't. You can't take non-existent real emotion to actual real emotion. Okay, you just can't. You see, here's the thing. He pointed out in the video, did Luke Owen, that CM Punk, what he said in his promo was real. Yes, Vince McMahon and everyone else in the back allowed Punk to say what he had to say because it advanced the storyline. It actually helped the storyline because it made it feel more real because he was actually leaving the WWE because he was planning on, he was considering either resigning or not resign, at the time. You see, with Cena and Roman, it was 100% scripted, and like, of course they had to do something to spice up the promo. Instead of this, I don't like you, you don't like me, I'm old, you're young, this and that, pass out the torch, blah blah blah. None of that. It wasn't of that at all, right? They had to spice it up. If they didn't spice it up, this match would be dead right now, right? But luckily they did spice it up on Raw. Now, to me, it's blasphemy to hear that people are comparing the two promos to each other. It really is, because look, I look at it like this. What Punk said, some things came true as years went on. Triple H is having a lot more pull in the company. Sooner or later he might run it after Vince McMahon passes away, sadly, Like, he's doing phenomenal in NXT. I'll never ever crap on Triple H when it comes to NXT, but as far as the main roster or WWE as a whole, I honestly do believe Triple H might either have a majority stock or a majority pull in the company, or he might run the entire thing, right? But as far as everything else, I forgot what Punk said in this promo. Like, he called Triple H a doofus, Stephanie McMahon, stupid or something, idiotic. Yeah, idiotic. That was the word. And he said maybe the company might be better after Vince McMahon's dead. He brings up New Japan. He brings up Ring of Honor. He brings up the buddy Colt Cabana. He said, I'm breaking the fourth wall. And then Punk would also bring up Brock Lesnar at the time, even though Brock Lesnar wasn't mentioned on WWE TV for many freaking years since he left WWE back in 2004, right? he didn't mention Paul Heyman. I remember I saw a tweet from Paul Heyman at one point when he tweeted about, an anniversary of CM Punk's promo years ago. He said in that tweet, if I remember correctly, he said that he wasn't supposed to be mentioned at the time, and CM Punk was the only one that mentioned Paul Heyman in any fashion since Paul Heyman left WWE in 2006 or 2007, around the time, all the way till then. So CM Punk, he actually, like, it's still an effective promo because we're still talking about it till today. It's still a big thing, even though it's 6 years later. Cena and Roman Reigns, their promo is gonna go nowhere. After No Mercy, nothing. What are we gonna look back? The match is gonna be. I think the match might be awful. It's gonna be the Cena Miz situation. The promos are phenomenal. The promos are great, back and forth. If it's starting to get real, blah blah blah. It feels real and shit, right? And then when the match happens, it sucks. I honestly do feel like that's gonna happen, and I feel like the reason why the match is gonna suck because the majority, basically the crowd, is gonna shit on the match. The crowd, Los Angeles, LA, California, is gonna be the one that's gonna be the one to be like, boo both men. I honestly do feel like that now, but the fact that people try to compare the promos is kind of ridiculous to me. It's like, come on, it's like one's real, one's scripted. Come on. One was allowed to say things he wanted to say out of, like, speaking from the heart, to one was reading off a freaking script to make it sound realistic, but it wasn't. Like Cena Roman Reigns beef that you guys see on TV, it's not like a Matt Hardy and Edge 2005 beef. It's not a Flair Foley beef, or I don't know, like a Triple H and whoever beef, or like a Cena and this guy beef, whatever. It wasn't personal. It wasn't a personal beef. It's just, they had interaction on Twitter, and that's it. That's basically what it was. And I honestly can't sit here and say, it felt real. It did felt real. Did it feel real? Yes, it did. But was it? No, it was not, in my opinion. I just feel like they did that just to spice up the promo. You honestly think Cena, who's a professional guy, is gonna say shit like that to Roman Reigns like that? Who's trying his hardest to become the face of the WWE of today, but in the end the crowd is just not accepting him? Do you really think that? It's just not. But yeah, I just wanted to get that off my chest. And what Cena said the things that we've been saying about Reigns for years. Cena bootleg, can't cut it on the microphone. When he speaks, he's always flustered, he's always stuttering on his words, and Cena just had him beat overall. Cena freaking masqueraded Roman Reigns. He finished the dude. He castrated his freaking nutsack off in that promo. He finished him, Mortal Kombat style. Okay, like when Roman Reigns was standing there, like trying to figure out what words to say, it was basically like, finish him. And then Cena was like, hey, this is a promo. If you want to be the big dog, you gotta show me how it's done. Like. Roman Reigns got wrecked, basically. When he was standing there all blank, that's when he got fucked over. And after that, Roman Reigns just went for the easiest shit in the world. Oh, they see right through you. You're a punk ass bitch. You're a part-timing punk ass bitch. Bring out that golden shovel, get on that bus, and maybe you'll come back to WWE whenever you want to, if they can pay me enough or pay you enough, right? He went for the easiest stuff, dude. It's like when you're trying to diss a woman. It's like, it's so easy. This this slut, this hoe, this and that. It's like, well, come on. It's so easy. Like, come on. I think I said this in the Raw review. What Roman Reigns was trying to do, it reminded me of Eminem's 8 Mile movie. You know what Eminem was doing the freestyle, and then after the two black dudes were freestyling against Eminem, Eminem wrecked them really bad because they both said the same shit, calling him a hillbilly, making just white supremacist or KKK or whatever references, and hillbilly music, and bringing up Elvis rolling in his grave, and saying how black guy will not be the first one to die in the movie, or the black guy doesn't die in this movie, or whatever. You remember all that? Like, that's basically that. They just went for the easiest stuff. And Eminem just ripped them apart. That's basically what this was. Roman Reigns was the black dude, John Cena was the Eminem, and John Cena ripped the black dude, aka Roman Reigns, apart. That's basically what that was. And that could possibly be the best thing I could just compare that to. Honestly. But it's true. Roman Reigns tried, but in the end, Cena prevailed in the promo war against Roman Reigns. Simple as that. So yeah, as much as realistic it sounds, it's not real. They don't have real beef. It's all professional. It's all business. You know, I'm just saying. Like, I already know. I'm not trying to be. I'm not trying to look at it like, you know, all you kids thinking it's real. You dumbass fans, wrestling fans are stupid. No, I'm not looking at it at all. I just find it funny that people try to compare the two promos, which is very blasphemy. I have to say that. Now let's get to SmackDown. Let's get to SmackDown. Now, yes, I am recording this early, so yes, I might do a WWE 2K video about the roster review. Maybe not. I don't know if I should, but there's that, because like the roster review comes out, I think 12 o'clock p.m. Eastern time. If not, then later on in the day, like 3 o'clock Eastern time, I guess. Like whenever it's 12 PDS in Pacific time, then it should be like 3 o'clock Eastern time. So I guess around there, maybe that's when they will release the roster this week. I hope. Impact Wrestling, I'm not gonna do a review. I'm gonna watch it. I might make a video giving you my thoughts about it, but that's practically it. Let me know if you want me to do NXT reviews, because I have been watching. I have been watching a lot of NXT every week. Just not when they do Takeover NXT, like when they tape NXT in the same place that they did Takeover. I'm not watching those because those are just skippable, so they're not worth your time. It's like Superstars, you know, they show recaps and they have matches. That's basically what that was. Now let's get to SmackDown Live. SmackDown Live, let's see what happened on SmackDown Live. I am so blessed I did not watch this show fully. Everyone else saying it's bad. Everyone else saying it feels like a 3-hour Raw. Everybody else, it just overall sucked. And I'm glad I didn't watch it. I'm glad I did not watch WWE SmackDown Live this week. I knew I had to skip it because I just had a feeling that SmackDown was not going to be good this week. I just had a feeling. I really did, you know. So we were in Little Rock, Arkansas, in the Verizon Arena, which, Little Rock, oh my god. Okay, let me get this out of the way. I can already tell Bobby Roode's fate. You see how Bobby Roode, everywhere he goes in NXT, everybody, and I mean everybody, is singing his theme song, right? Takeovers, even in normal NXT, everybody's singing their theme song. But when he got to SmackDown last week, same situation, sang theme song, over with the crowd, loud reaction, etc. When he got to Little Rock yesterday I should say, My dude, I didn't hear a single person sing. That's bad. That tells me, so what I would do, how would I book Bobby Roode's appearances in WWE? I would book him in arenas where, for sure, you will get a good reaction as far as his entrance go and overall in his match. In NXT, when he has a match, everybody's chanting, everybody's loud, everybody's active as far as the crowd goes in a Bobby Roode match. Bobby Roode taking on Mike Kanellis was probably the worst thing I ever seen Bobby Roode ever did. Because normally everything Bobby Roode does is glorious. It's great, right? But Bobby Roode taking on Mike Kanellis was probably the worst thing I've ever seen of Bobby Roode so far. And this is his second week, by the way. Second week in WWE on the main roster. And my dude, like, no reaction at all. I'm not going to go over the entire show because I don't want to. I'm going to be honest. This is my second take. I tried doing this before. I just sounded like, like this sucks. I just don't. Like Tamina taking on Tina Stark and Lana introducing Tamina, calling her a future SmackDown Women's Champion. Like, look, do I believe Tamina one day could be champion? Yes, I do. I do believe that Tamina has the ability to actually convince me that she could be a dominant fucking bitch on SmackDown Live. And I mean that in a way where, like, she's like the most intimidating figure on SmackDown Live in the women's division, to where, like, if she becomes SmackDown Women's Champion, and they book her the same way they booked her to chase the title as being a dominant female, and then she's champion like that, then nobody would stop her, and then eventually the likes of Becky Lynch would come and win back the championship. Stuff like that. That's how I would book Tamina, to be honest with you guys, right? But seeing this crock of crap on SmackDown Live, Tamina taking on a jobber, why? We see Tamina compete before. Why is she competing against a jobber? We don't need this. We don't need this. And now I hear next week that SmackDown Live has this matchup, Randy Orton versus Nakamura, for free, by the way, on SmackDown Live. Okay, look. Have I given away things for free in Universe Mode? Yes, I have. I'm not going to lie to you. There are times where a pay-per-view is not really needed for a match. I gave away this past Monday night, Randy Orton versus Samoa Joe. I gave that away for free, but I showed you guys the reason why it doesn't have to be on pay-per-view. The match was freaking phenomenal, to where I had to make it a Raw main event. It was about 20 minutes of action between Randy Orton and Samoa Joe, and I swear to God, it was probably the best match I've commentated recently. Alright? Randy Orton versus Shinsuke Nakamura next week. I honestly think that maybe they should have saved that one for pay-per-view, because they gave Cena away for free. Now, and yes, I saw Tubby Emo's tweets as well on Monday, how Cena's just giving away matches for free on TV or rushed into matches on pay-per-view, because Cena's going to be gone after No Mercy. Cena's not going to be here after No Mercy. He's going to be filming the what do you call it? The Transform. I stopped watching Transformers not 20 years ago. But you know, I stopped watching Transformers, I would say a good 17, 16 years ago. I just stopped. Transformers is no longer, it sucks, dude. But yeah, he's gonna go and film Transformers movie as I believe Bumblebee or whatever. So he's gonna be gone. By the way, tell the guy that's going to be directing Cena's movie to go fuck himself. Say how, he doesn't want Cena competing while he's going to be filming. Go fuck, shut up. Shut up. Shut up. Just shut up. Fuck out of here. I want Cena to stay in WWE and compete. I want to see him do movies. The Rock done that already. I want to see Cena still in WWE. You know? I want to see The Rock in WWE too, but we're not going to get that. Because The Rock is too much in this movie zone that he's not going to be coming back to wrestle anymore. He wrestled from what? From 1996 to 2004 as a full-time. And then after that, well, he makes some appearances here and there after that. You know, so, The Usos went up against the New Day again. Xavier had a sprained ankle, so or a sprained knee, whichever one. He has a brace around his neck and a brace around his leg, I should say, and he'll be out of action for like 2 to 4 weeks, so it won't be that bad. Woods is very under what do you call it? He's underrated. He's underrated, dude. In the ring, he can go. I think as far as entertaining goes, okay, I'll be honest. Everyone in the New Day is equal now. I look at everyone equally now. I don't look at like Big E's first, Kofi second, Woods last, and whoever splits from the New Day is gonna make it out on their own, and everyone else is gonna fail. You know, I'm not looking at it like that no more. You know, I'm looking at it like every one of these guys has a chance to at least do something if they split up one day. But yeah, Woods out of action for like 2 to 4 weeks. The Usos won this match, where the winner get to choose a stipulation for the next tag title match. Naomi will be challenging Natty for the women's title, I should say, in 2 weeks on SmackDown Live. AJ Styles tried to have an open challenge, but Baron Corbin fucked it up. Ty Dillinger answered the call, but Baron Corbin's like, nah, you good. This is my shot. Go fuck yourself. And then again, Ty Dillinger did have the match, but easy win, easy money for AJ Styles. So we saw Ty Dillinger, Mike Kanellis, and Sami Zayn all in one night. Wow. Because, I don't know why I say that. Because Sami Zayn hasn't been on TV in how long as far as wrestling goes. Mike Kanellis has been worthless since step footing into WWE. And Ty Dillinger hasn't done dick since showing up on the main roster. So I'm shocked at all 3 of these guys on one show. Sad that the show was bad. And then we finally have Gable and Shelton Benjamin having a little decent match against the Ascension. Nice to see Benjamin back. 7 years. Like, last time I saw him, I believe he was on SmackDown Live or SmackDown at the time. I remember him and Matt Hardy used to have these skits backstage when Matt Hardy's playing SmackDown vs. Raw 2010 and all that stuff. It was cool back then, you know. Nice to see Benjamin back in WWE. Like, I've been waiting for this for many years. Like, he went to Ring of Honor. That's the last place I saw him that on television. That's the last place I ever saw him on TV. Was in Ring of Honor. Like, he had a chair and he's beating up somebody, then he got suspended, and then he left later on with Charlie Haas as well. So yeah, Shelton Benjamin, he's a star. Shelton Benjamin is a star. He's one of those stars that could have been world champion, but no, Triple H had to run everything back then. I mean, yeah, when Benjamin became a single star, the man beat Triple H on his first night via pinfall, and then the next week via countout. So he beat Triple H twice. Nobody can say that, you know, back to back, you know. I think. I don't know. But yeah, in the end, dude, SmackDown sucked. Mahal opened the show. Bad. Nakamura tried to fight him with the hoes, the hoe bros, the sing hoes. You know, the Sing hoes, the Sing brothers, now called the Sing hoes, right in the ring. You know, Nakamura got his ass whooped, and yeah, and then in the end, Nakamura Kinshots on Ruru, and then Randy Orton hit the RKO on Nakamura. Fuck you, JBL, for keep saying, hey, it takes one. It does not take one. It does not take one to beat his opponent with the RKO. It does not take one. Stop saying that. Stop saying that. You know. And Rusev made it clear that he's after the WWE title as well. And the Fashion Police, the Fashion Files need to stop. They need to stop. They need to stop right now. I'm really sick and tired of it. They need to stop now. Because I want to see them wrestle. I split them up in my universe mode for a reason. I'm tired of this shit. So, that is SmackDown Live, and oh my god, did it sound good? Of fucking course not. Of course, it was awful. From the beginning all the way to end. There's nothing I like on this show. Nothing at all. No, looking at this show, there's nothing good at all. Bobby Roode on the show. Bobby freaking Roode. A guy that I looked at as a superstar before he even left TNA on WWE TV. And he's... Bobby Roode is gonna be like everyone else. Watch him be on pre-shows or kickoff shows on pay-per-views. I guarantee if they don't build up Bobby Roode for the next month, right? Because I swear No Mercy, sorry, the other pay-per-view for SmackDown Live, the next SmackDown Live pay-per-view, which is in October, I believe on October 8th. I don't know. But, yeah, in October, that's when SmackDown Live will have their pay-per-view. If they don't build him up until then, I honestly think Bobby Roode might end up on the goddamn pre-show. And if he doesn't, I predict by the end, or at least sometime this fucking year, before December 31st, 2017, Bobby Roode will end up on a pre-show of a pay-per-view. I don't care what show it is. Either it's dual brand or exclusive. I swear to God, this might happen. I can already tell this is going to happen to Bobby Roode. And I don't want it to happen, but I feel it's going to happen. And when I feel things are going to happen, sometimes it does happen. Just saying. Oh, by the way, Kevin Owens complained about being screwed, and Shane McMahon came out and just diminished the entire segment, saying, no, we're done with this. I explained it already. Corbin gave me the shirt. He was biased, so I took it upon himself to get this match on the right track, and you lost, plain and simple. So, yeah, nothing much. This show sucked. From pillar to post, from one end to the other. Oh, my God. Corbin's done. I'm done with Corbin. He sucks. I don't care. Fuck off. I just don't. Mahal needs to lose badly. I've been saying it. Well, now I'm saying it. I have never said it, but he needs to lose it now. I know I'm saying this now. A lot of people are probably saying this since the beginning. But yeah, I'm just saying this now. I'm tired of Mahal, so he needs to lose. Let Nakamura. But I feel like, I want to say this before I go. You mean to tell me that if Nakamura beats... I hope this happens, by the way, that Nakamura beats Randy Orton, because I'm done seeing Mahal and Orton. I swear to God, if we see Mahal and Orton again, I will never watch SmackDown for at least the rest of the month. And I don't know if I'm willing to do that, but you get the point. I just hope SmackDown Live has Nakamura to win the main event next week, become number one contender. But you mean to tell me that Nakamura is going to win the WWE World Title, the most prestigious championship in sports and entertainment ever, actually. He's going to win the title on a normal, free television episode of SmackDown Live. You mean to tell me that's what's going to happen now? So instead of winning it on a grand stage known as SummerSlam, he's going to win the championship on a SmackDown Live. Is that what you're telling me right now? But what if they do this? What if they have Mahal or the Singh Hoes, the Singh brothers, get involved in the main event next week, and then we're forced to have a triple threat. Nakamura and Randy Orton taking on Jinder Mahal in a triple threat for the WWE title. What if that happens? Then what? Who wins then? Do we get a new champion, or does Mahal keep the belt? So those are the two options I see happening on SmackDown next week. Either Nakamura wins, or it's a no contest and it becomes a triple threat match. That's what I think. So I want to thank you guys for watching or listening to the 7 Days podcast. If you guys can, leave a like, subscribe. Thank you guys for listening to this fucking show. They don't have to talk about Raw. I did a Raw review on Monday. Go check it out on my channel. I did a Monday Night Raw Universe mode. I will be doing an Impact Universe mode on Thursday, Friday night SmackDown Live Universe mode as well, and Destination X this Sunday, and then I have to work on Survivor Series next Sunday. Oh, I have too much work to do, but thank you guys for listening. Thank you guys for your support. Thank you for those who just subscribed. 675. I've gained 55 subscribers in the past 28 days. I am so humbled right now, and I want to thank you guys for that. And about my whole college thing, they have this little area where there's YouTube stuff, and like if I can get to like 1,000 subs or 1,000 to 10,000 subs, they can allow me to work in their studio for free. And I actually want to do skits. I actually plan to do skits one day. So imagine high quality equipment and I'm doing skits. I'm just saying. Hope you guys enjoy it. Leave a like, subscribe if you are new, and I'll see you guys next time. And I'm out. Later.